So I want to make this video to a younger version of myself out there, and tell them that there's nothing wrong with being angry. There's nothing wrong with being aggressive, not in a dangerous way, but because aggression, it just means that you are trying your best. Like, what is aggression else? It's just that you're trying your absolute best. If I am aggressively boxing, right, I'm doing fucking shadow boxing overall, right, and I'm doing it aggressively as opposed to me just doing like this, right, and it just means that I try harder. And aggression overall is something that have helped me a fuck ton, right? And the thing is that you do not want uncontrolled aggression, right? You don't want to be a fucking little idiot who is like, dude, for example, Tate, he talked about this, about emotional men that cannot control their emotions. They still will gather this anger, and a lot of them will commit heinous crimes. Like, for example, all the school shooters, they are guys that have a bunch of anger in them, but they don't know how to channel it, how to control it, right? And that's absolutely and utterly dangerous. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about using your anger, your aggression, to basically supercharge your ability to, like, conquer and to make progress towards your goals. For example, if I cultivate an aggression in my mind and I harness it to the best of my ability and literally think about stuff that makes me mad overall. Like, dude, how the fuck is it that other people are making 1,000 times more money than I am? Like, how the fuck is it that other guys have access to attractive women that I don't, right? How the fuck is that even possible? Like, that fuels my anger a lot. Like, that fuels my fucking anger a fuck ton. And for example, when I am going to the gym, or I'm doing boxing, or I'm trying to make money or some shit, then I'm just gonna use this fucking anger to my fucking advantage, and to think to myself that, like, dude, how is that fucking possible? Just get annoyed at the world, annoyed at my current situation, because being annoyed overall is just one of the best drivers to just change anything. Like, if you're not annoyed with your current situation as a fucking brokey, right, then how the fuck are you gonna change anything? You know, that's a real thing, you know, right? And Hamza, this guy on YouTube, he talked about his so-called fuck this event. And it's basically that he worked a shitty fucking like bottom of the barrel, fucking bottom of the totem pole job, right? A fucking basically slavery, right? He was doing fucking 16-hour shifts sometimes, and he was paid minimum wage, some bullshit, right? And was up all night from fucking 4 p.m. to 8 a.m. He was in a fucking homeless accommodation shit, or a homeless shelter, or whatever the fuck, right? And if his life had been just 10 or 20% better, he had gotten a bit more money, right? He was paid a little bit more. Then he wouldn't have made any change. He wouldn't have changed anything, right? And it's this aggression, this anger inside of you that just gets mad at your current situation, that is going to actually spark something inside you that is going to compel you to take action of any sort. For example, so for example, right now, I'm a bit mad at my current situation. Like, dude, how the fuck is it that I don't have stuff that other men have that I want? That fucking fuels my anger a lot, right? And I get annoyed, right? And I get pissed off. And it's so fucking powerful overall. Like, if you just allow yourself to get pissed off, and you reclaim your male aggression, and you genuinely cultivate it, and... No, sorry, that's the fucking wrong word. And you genuinely channel it to your goals, to making progress, then I promise you that's, like, dude, I don't fucking need any pre-workout. Like, dude, do you need some fucking gay-ass, like, fucking, some pink powder in a little scoop thing, and to make you energetic? Like, how the fuck is that possible? I get energetic by thinking about my fucking bank account. Like, I have, like, $100 in my fucking bank account. Like, dude, other people have billions of dollars, and I don't. That fucking angers me. Then, I'm not gonna do anything weird. I'm not gonna do anything like fucking creepy. Of course not. I'm not gonna do anything weird. I'm just gonna take my anger and channel it, and basically have tunnel vision. Basically, put it in a tunnel, and which is leading towards my goals. So, for example, before every boxing practice, I literally think to myself about some things that make me so fucking mad overall. And you probably have some as well, right? You don't necessarily have to tell anyone what your core desires are, what you really, really want. not what your explicit goals are, not the things that you would tell other people, but your real goals. You think about those, and you think about the fact that you don't have them, and the fact that other men do, and they're beating you, and you just let that thought sit in your mind, right? And just fucking suddenly you will get a spark of aggression, right? Of testosterone, of masculine energy, and your job then is to just fucking fuel this fire as much as possible, and then you will attack life with it. For example, in boxing, I literally get fucking pissed off before the fucking practice, right? And when I'm doing the fucking when I'm running, or when I'm like doing the warm up, and then I'm doing the other stuff, like the fucking boxing stuff, the sparring or some shit, and I'm literally standing there like fucking angry, right? Like, how the fuck would I not be able to perform a lot better than if I would just allow fucking if I didn't have this aggression overall, right? And like, dude, just fucking think to yourself, other people have exactly what you want, and not what you think you want, but what you actually want, what you genuinely want. Other people have that shit, and they are laughing their asses off, right? And if you're considering yourself smart, like I am, just know that there are people who are fucking stupid, who got the shit that you got, right? And like, doesn't that fucking anger you? Doesn't that fuel your fucking your masculine energy overall, right? Dude, I get so fucking pissed off thinking about these things that I'm just gonna make so much more progress to my goals. And you're probably very captivated to this video right now because I'm speaking with such conviction overall, right? And this is the power of masculine and male aggression. So there's nothing dangerous about male aggression as long as you are not a fucking weirdo with no emotional control, right? But if you are on self-improvement, right? If you are trying to make money, you're going into the gym, you're perhaps doing a martial art, stuff like that, you're trying to level yourself up, then I know that it's not going to be a fucking problem for you, right? And yeah, man, that's just my fucking advice. Just get fucking mad at life. And like, dude, the modern world has beaten the shit out of your male aggression. It's beaten it out of you, right? And it's unacceptable to conform with that shit. Like, dude, you were playing with your boys in primary school, and the female obese teacher approached y'all and told you to sit down, squeezing your nuts in on a fucking chair for 5 hours without doing shit. You're sitting there listening to something they're talking about, right? And dude, man, I get so fucking mad at this shit. I get mad at the thing that I don't have that I want, because I've not achieved my goals yet, right? And I also get mad at the modern world for trying to subjugate my mind, and a lot of guys is fucking anger, right? Overall. And yeah, man, they have labeled anger and aggression as this weird thing, this dangerous thing, and it's really not like that, bro. It's really not like that. I promise you, bro. If you just think about stuff that genuinely makes you mad and genuinely angers you and infuriates you, bro, I wake up every single morning furious. Like, dude, I have this thing with myself that I imagine a camera that is basically recording like my eyes, right, like this, right, and I imagine it recording my eyes, right, and then I do this, right, like that. I pull my eyebrows down, and when I do that, it's a sign of Leo going into the fucking beast mode, right? And that's the thing that I have in the morning. Every morning I wake up furious, right? Fucking absolutely and utterly furious. And I do this to myself. And I get the fuck up and get into the fucking cold shower, conquer that bitch, right? And get on with my day, right? And it served me so fucking well, right? And I'm so fucking excited for the future because I know I will harness this aggression to my fucking anger to my absolute and utter advantage. So that's basically what I recommend for you too. Just start to get mad at things, not in a dangerous, uncontrolled way, but just think about stuff that makes you mad and use that energy to fuel you to your goals, right? So that's basically for this video, man. Hope you liked the rant. So yeah, man, see you.